Have you been to Walt Disney World before? If you have, you probably have your own thoughts on why Disney World is considered the happiest place on earth. If you haven't ever been or haven't gone since you were young, you could be wondering why this place got the title of the happiest place on earth. Well, I'm here to give you a few reasons why, and also to give you a few tips on how to enhance your family fun during your vacation to Disney World. Because some people do not understand why Disney World is considered the happiest place on earth, or do not know how to maximize their fun on vacation, I will talk about the nostalgia and joy Disney World brings for parents and children. Next, I will talk about the new and adventurous things Disney has unveiled recently. And finally, I will give you a few short tips on how to get the full Disney World experience during your time here. Now that I have you all so excited and thinking about this wonderful place, you might be wondering what kinds of activities you can do while at Disney World. There are so many wonderful memories that will arise as soon as you walk into Disney World. According to Carlisle Weisel and his TravelandLeisure.com article, there are 53 rides at Disney World. A few of the classics include Peter Pan's Flight, which takes you in a flying pirate ship through the story of Peter Pan. If that doesn't bring back memories of the good old days, I'm not sure what can. It also gives parents great joy to see their kids happy and smiling when on a ride or taking a picture with their favorite Disney character, like Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Anna, and Elsa, and many more. Some people say Disney World is only for kids, but parents are just as liable to have just as much fun, if not more, just spending time with their family. Now that we have covered the wonderful feelings of nostalgia and family bonding that Disney World offers, let's look at some of the attractions that Disney is offering to the younger crowd. There are so many new great rides and attractions that will appeal to the younger generations. Everyone remembers the frenzy that ensued when the movie Frozen came out a few years ago. Well, there are plenty of rides and attractions that have to do with that movie. Kids love Frozen, so these rides are right in their wheelhouse. Disney World also just opened a new area in Animal Kingdom modeled after the mega hit movie Avatar. It opened on May 27, 2017, and according to Matt Cabral of The Hollywood Reporter, Pandora is a new and special place like no other. This attraction and many more of the new attractions are appropriate for kids of all ages and give a new meaning to futuristic fun. Now that we have discussed some of the greatness that takes place at Disney World, I'm going to give you a few tips on how to maximize your family fun while in attendance. There are plenty of resources and tips available to help maximize your experience, but I'm only going to give you the two most important ones in my opinion. The first tip that can help make navigating parks, scheduling fast passes, which help you to skip long lines, and just enhance your overall experience, is to download the My Disney Experience app. This app is like a tour guide in the palm of your hand. It makes everything easy, which is what people want on vacation. The second tip that I cannot stress enough is arriving at parks early. Arriving at the parks early allows for you to save a few of your fast passes and beat the late risers to busy rides, which helps you experience more things that would be impossible if you had to wait in every single line. These tips will be the best aid in having the full Walt Disney World experience. In conclusion, with these tips and newfound excitement for Disney World, planning and executing a vacation without kinks should be a breeze. With the nostalgia and new memories it helps to create, Disney has come to be known as the happiest place on earth. Its new attractions helps to bring in people of all ages, and the helpful tips keep stress to a minimum. My first time at Disney World was when I was 17 years old. It was one of the best experiences of my life, and I hope with this information it can be one of yours. In the words of Walt Disney, you can dream, create, and build the most wonderful place in the world, but it requires people to make it a reality. So go out and enjoy this amazing place designed with you in mind.